Prayer is power. Prayer is power. What are you going to do? Pray. Pray. Pray.
Welcome everyone to Dr. Pillai's Religion of Religions YouTube channel. Today is Thursday, November 9th, 2023. We are about to do a live, in-depth planetary puja using the chart of now based on my current location in the state of New Mexico in the USA. My name is Swamini Valli. I am a Pillai Center teacher and priestess and an AstroVed astrologer. I'm very happy to be hosting this program Monday through Friday on this channel. This puja was taught to myself and Raja Malloy, Mina's brother, many, many years ago. I'm very happy to be sharing this with all of you. Dr. Pillai has said the planets and stars are more than just objects in outer space. There is a divine light being associated with each of them. In doing the puja, we are connecting with some of these light beings, and we are inviting their positive blessings to flow into us and also into our world. To do the puja, I'm using the South Indian style layout of the chart. I have drawn the chart in chalk on a little blackboard that's laying flat on a side table here. Also, for doing the puja, I have a container of water, a lit tea light, an incense stick, a bell, a tangerine, and a bowl of fresh flower petals. I start with sprinkling a few drops of water on all four sides of the blackboard chart to purify the space for where the puja will happen. I sprinkle a few drops of water on top of my own head and send a few drops of water out into space, symbolically towards all of you, so that whether you're watching this live or later on a replay, everyone is symbolically purified going into the puja. We start with invoking Ganesha, the archetype or angel who removes obstacles. Om Shri Gang. Om Shri Gang. Om Shri Gang. We ask Ganesha to come and to remove all obstacles from this puja, and I ask him to remove obstacles in the lives of all the participants, in the physical, mental, emotional, financial, and spiritual areas of our lives. I ask him to remove obstacles for us, now and always, and I thank him for his help with this. Now, we do a short Tamil chant, asking all of the planets to be beneficial towards us. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. Asura Nalla Nalla, Ave Nalla Nalla, Atiyar Arvarku Mikave. We ask all of the planets to be beneficial today towards us and towards our world. We thank St. Yanasamunda for teaching this chant, and we are grateful to Dr. Pillai for sharing it with us. Now, We turn our attention to the time Shaktis, or the time elements that are active in my local area. We start with honoring the planet ruling the day. Today is Thursday, ruled by Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor the star that the moon is in. Right now the moon is in a star called Uttara Palguni. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Now we honor the Tithi, or the moon phase. In my area, we are in the 12th waning moon, called Dwadasi in Sanskrit. I put the flower petals on the moon. Om Dwadasi Devye Namaha. Om Dwadasi Devye Namaha. Om Dwadasi Devye Namaha. Now we honor the planet ruling the hour. In my local area, this is Jupiter. I put flower petals on, in my local area, it's Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the yoga and the Karana time elements. Dr. Pillai said for these, we do not use flower petals. We just say their names in Sanskrit 3 times each. The yoga that's active right now is one called Vishkamba, which has energies of victorious quality. And the Karana that's active right now is one called Kolava, which has energies that help us to be social. For the yoga, Vishkamba, Vishkamba, Vishkamba. And for the Karana, Kolava, Kolava, Kolava. Now, we turn our attention to the chart of the moment. We start with looking at the ascendant sign, represented here with the letters AC. I think on AstroVed it says AS for ascendant, and in some places it'll just be a little diagonal line, like about this size, drawn in the bottom left corner of the box that has the sign in it. But here it's AC for ascendant. This means the sign that was coming up on the eastern horizon at the moment. And in my area right now, this is Vrishika, or Scorpio, which today contains Mercury. We're going to go around the chart. First, we're going to honor the planet ruling the ascendant sign of Scorpio, which is Mars, as a gesture to his importance at the moment. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now, starting in Scorpio, we'll go around the chart, stopping in each sign that has one or more planets in it. Today, Scorpio contains Mercury. We honor Mercury, and I put flower petals on him. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Mercury is in a star called Anuradha, a star that gives blessings for prosperity and friendship. This star is the birth star of both Lakshmi and Vishvamitra, the sage that gave us the sound Brizi. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Anuradhaye Namaha. Om Anuradhaye Namaha. Om Anuradhaye Namaha. Anuradha star is ruled by Mitra, a form of the sun that promotes tolerance and friendship. I put the flower petals on Mercury. Om Mitraye Namaha. Om Mitraye Namaha. Om Mitraye Namaha. Anuradha's star is ruled by Saturn. I put flower petals on Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Scorpio, the most occult of all of the zodiac signs, today containing Mercury, planet of communication and business, planet that helps with our sense of humor. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Makara or Capricorn, which today contains Pluto. We honor Pluto and put flower petals on him. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Om Krum Kruntankaya Namaha. Pluto is in a star called Uttara Ashada, a star that can give long-lasting blessings for victory. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Om Uttarshadaye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the 10 Visvadevas, 10 light beings who each embody a unique, divine, universal principle. We ask for blessings from all 10 of them. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Om Visvadevasye Namaha. Uttarashada star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Capricorn, which is Saturn. I put flower petals on him. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Makara or Capricorn, a zodiac sign that can activate ancient past life skills and abilities, today containing Pluto, planet that can help with rationality and science. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Kumbha or Aquarius, which today contains Saturn. We honor Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Saturn is in a star called Dhanishta, a star symbolized as a drum, a star that can give blessings for prosperity, music, good reputation. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Om Dhanishtaye Namaha. Dhanishta star is ruled by the 8 Vasus, 8 light beings who each rule different spheres of existence. I put the flower petals on Saturn. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Om Vasusye Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Dhanishta star, which is Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Aquarius, which is Saturn. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. Om Sanishwaraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Aquarius, the most humanitarian of all the zodiac signs, today containing Saturn, planet that helps with patience, compassion, structure, and perseverance. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Meena or Pisces, which today contains Neptune, who is retrograde, extra powerful, and Rahu. I put flower petals on Neptune. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Om Vam Varunaye Namaha. Neptune is in a star called Purvabhadrapada, a star that Dr. Pillai says can help us towards enlightenment, charity, purification. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Om Purvabhadrapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Aja Ekapada, an archetype who can help us experience deeper levels of stillness and forgiveness. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Om Aja Ekapadaye Namaha. Purvabhadrapada star is ruled by Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we honor Rahu for being in Pisces. I put flower petals on him. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Om Rahave Namaha. Rahu is in a star called Revati, a star that can give blessings for wealth and travel. Om Revatiye Namaha. Om Revatiye Namaha. Om Revatiye Namaha. Revati's star is ruled by Pushan, a divine archetype who helps take care of the cows of the gods. We ask him to bless us, to bless those who have pets, to bless people who take care of any animals or birds. Om Pushanye Namaha. Om Pushanye Namaha. Om Pushanye Namaha. Revati's star is ruled by Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. Om Buddhayeha Namaha. We pause for a moment. No, we don't. Now we honor Jupiter, the planet that rules Pisces. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now we pause for a moment and reflect on Meena or Pisces, the most metaphysical of all the zodiac signs, today containing Neptune, a planet that can help with our intuition and help us with understanding our own inner life. And Rahu, planet that can help us to think outside the box and make friends with new technologies. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with the planet in it is Mesha or Aries, which today contains Jupiter, who's retrograde, extra powerful, and Uranus, who is retrograde, extra powerful. We start with honoring Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Jupiter is in a star called Bharani, a star symbolized with the yoni symbol, a symbol representing the female private parts. This is a star with a tremendous amount of divine feminine Shakti, or power, energy. I put the flower petals on Jupiter. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Om Bharanihe Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Yama, archetype of justice. Om Yamahe Namaha. Om Yamahe Namaha. Om Yamahe Namaha. Bharani star is ruled by Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Next, we honor Uranus. Again, he's retrograde, extra powerful. I put flower petals on Uranus. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Om Hram Prajapataye Namaha. Uranus is in a star called Kritika, a star symbolized as a razor or a cutter, a star that gives blessings for truth. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Om Kritikaye Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by Agni, archetype associated with the fire element. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Om Agnihe Namaha. Kritika star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Aries, which is Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Misha, or Aries, a fire sign with very active energy, today containing Jupiter, planet that helps with everything related to spirituality, our ability to have access to good teachers, enlightened teachings, to be part of a good spiritual community. And Uranus, planet that helps with creative abilities, higher intelligence, and astrology. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The next Rasi or sign with a planet in it is Kanya, or Virgo, which today contains the moon and also Venus and Ketu. We pause for a moment. We start with honoring the moon and Venus. They're both in the same star, so we will honor both of them before we invoke the star. I start with the moon. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Om Chandraya Namaha. Next, we honor Venus for being in Virgo. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Both the moon and Venus are in a star called Uttara Palguni, a star that gives blessings for relationship and also gives blessings to help us to be able to keep our word. I put the flower petals across the moon and Venus. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Om Uttara Palgunaye Namaha. Uttara Phalguni star is ruled by Aryaman, archetype who rules contracts, honor, integrity. Om Aryamanye Namaha. Om Aryamanye Namaha. Om Aryamanye Namaha. Uttara Phalguni star is ruled by the sun. I put flower petals on the sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Now we honor Ketu for being in Virgo. I put flower petals on him. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Om Ketave Namaha. Ketu is in a star called Chitra, a star that is symbolized as a shining jewel. I put the flower petals on Ketu. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Om Chitraye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Twashtar, archetype who is a divine master craftsman. Om Twashtarye Namaha. Om Twashtarye Namaha. Om Twashtarye Namaha. Chitra star is ruled by Mars. I put flower petals on Mars. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Now we honor the planet that rules Virgo, which is Mercury. I put flower petals on Mercury. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Kanya or Virgo, the most detail-oriented and analytical of all the zodiac signs, today containing the moon, which is our mind and our emotions, and Venus, planet of diplomacy, love, the arts, and material plane comforts, and Ketu, who is sometimes called the saintly planet. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. The final Rasi or sign this morning that has planets in it is Tula or Libra, which today contains the Sun and also Mars. Both the Sun and Mars are in the same star, so we invoke both of them before we honor the star. I start with the Sun. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Next, we honor Mars for being in Libra. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha. Both the Sun and Mars are in a star called Vishaka, a star that can give blessings for triumph and victory. I put the flower petals across the Sun and Mars. Om Vishakaye Namaha. Om Vishakaye Namaha. Om Vishakaye Namaha. Vishaka star is ruled by a pair of archetypes, Indra and Agni. Indra can give blessings for power, and Agni can give blessings for purification. We ask for blessings from both of them. Om Indra Agnihe Namaha. Om Indra Agnihe Namaha. Om Indra Agnihe Namaha. Now we honor the star that rules Vishaka. We honor the planet that rules Vishaka star, which is Jupiter. I put flower petals on Jupiter. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Om Gurave Namaha. Now, we honor the planet that rules Venus, which rules Libra, which is Venus. I put flower petals on Venus. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. Om Shukraya Namaha. We pause for a moment and reflect on Tula or Libra, a zodiac sign that can give blessings for balance, fairness, harmony, today containing the sun, which is our soul, and Mars, planet of courage and willpower. We pause for a moment and reflect on this. Now, I take a lit tea light and I hold it in my right hand and I put it in the air above the blackboard that has the chart drawn in chalk in the many piles of flower petals. And in the air, I circle it around the chart 3 times in a clockwise direction, offering the element of light to all these divine beings we've just invoked. Now, I take a lit incense stick to offer the air element and also a sweet fragrance. And I circle this around the chart 3 times. And now I take a bell to offer the element of sound. Now I take a tangerine, a small fruit representing the earth element, and I circle this around the chart 3 times. And later in the day, I will eat that tangerine as a piece of prasad or blessed food. Now I make prayer hands, and I make sincere prayer to all of these divine beings that we have just invoked, asking each one of them to send their positive blessings into all of us and also into the lives of our families, our friends, our neighbors, our colleagues, our homes, our workplaces, our schools, our communities, our countries, and indeed the entire world. May everyone on this planet have healthy food to eat, clean water to drink, clean air to breathe, a safe place to live, good clothes to wear, access to health care, good education, sustainable jobs, and may everyone on this planet have love in their life, now and always. I pray for enlightened leaders, enlightened citizens, enlightened laws, enlightened countries, and entire enlightened civilizations. I ask for blessings for all of my teachers, past, present, and to come. And I ask for blessings for all of my students, past, present, and to come. And I make a bow. You can continue to make your your own prayers in silence for a minute, and then we can do short Q&A. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to the body, peace to the mind, peace to the soul, peace to the environment. Peace, peace, peace. May we all go about our day or our evening in peace. Thank you all so much for joining us. I truly appreciate your participation and your support. Checking the chat to see if there's any questions posted here. Not seeing anything at the moment. Thank you to those of you that click on the like button, that subscribe to the channel, as it does help the channel to grow. I will go ahead and close out for today. I want to be respectful to your time. So namaste. The light in me truly honors the light in all of you. May light encompass all.